And people think I'm the shit. That's why they call me an asshole. Nowadays it's about money, 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 but it's bigger than the cash though. And we can end it on that note. Niggas think
Poppin', baby, it's your boy, my high flow, no way, smoking, never choke, but continuously token. Tune it back in for another one of them bangers by your boy Crypt. And this is that Eulogy DAX Diss. And I said I was gonna finish all the DAX Disses, and I knew Crypt was gonna drop one. It was just a matter of time. He finally blessed us with this yesterday. And I have seen some of the controversy, you know, behind this video already. You know, Dax's little tweet or Instagram post or whatever that was, where he's talking about how distasteful this video was and all this nonsense and blah 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 and this, that, and the other, and if you support this then you're part of the problem and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Just say it. Blah. This is beef. The gloves are off. It's like a street fight. If you get kicked in the nuts, should have been, you know, watching your nuts. You feel me? You know what I mean? All gloves are off. So I just feel like that was just kind of like an easy cop-out way for him to kind of be like, look, they're picking on me, man. They're picking on me. Shut up. That's all I got to say, Dax. Shut up. All right? Just shut up, bro. That shit is weak. It's weak, bro. It's weak. All right? Anyways, let's just jump into this because I'm excited to see what Crypt done did with this one right here. Got that Eulogy DAX Diss. If you ain't a part of High Fam, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification. Please join this good family. We got moving and grooving. Send me your good vibes because I'm always going to send you mine. And we can reciprocate that good vibes off each other. And you can take a seat on my good vibe spaceship, headed to a good vibe planet. You know what I'm saying? And the spaceship ran off a good vibe field, so good vibes only. Because, you know what I'm saying, if we have any bad vibes, we might get, you know, stranded hitchhiking out in the, you know what I'm saying, wilderness of space and all that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when we get to this good vibe planet, we're gonna start a good vibe community. You know what I mean? I love y'all. Let's do this, man. Spark up, dab, vapor, do it, moonshine, sweet, do what you gotta do. Just go maybe take a shot at 2, 3 cups for me. If you don't know that, just open your mind, because ultimately that's the only way to go up anyway. And let's do this, bruh. Crypt. Oh, record the screen. Very important. Almost forgot. I almost forgot, but we didn't. So yeah, let's do this. Crypt with Eulogy DAX Diss. Let's go.
I'm sorry you never found Bart. It's fine though. I heard.
I'm sorry you... Bro, they're playing. Oh man, they've like straight turned him into the janitor off of The Simpsons, bro. Like legitimately, like it. Sorry you never found Bart. R.I.P. Dax Nos.
I'm sorry you never found Bart. It's fine though. I heard he was a janitor.
I heard he was a janitor.
Well, at least his hands ain't moving.
Facts.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At least his hands ain't moving. Oh, bro's a comedian, dog. That shit is funny. At least his hands ain't moving.
Well, at least his hands ain't moving.
Those can be worse. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, fine, fine.
Spirit fingers.
What is good, my friends? We are here today for the eulogy of
That's
Dax.
Dwayne TV, ain't it? Dwayne Jackson.
Here, wait, hold up, guys. This man was a living legend. Don't you remember that time that he gave us a free feature and he helped promote?
He gave us a free... What? What? I stumbled over my words. It fucked me up when he said that. Like, wait, what?
Don't you remember that time that he gave us a free feature and he helped promote
no.
it too?
Not even once.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry about that.
With that said, we have a couple people who could not make it that did want to send some kind words, so we're going to show them for you guys on the TV right here. I'd like to give a shout out to Grizzy Hendrix and Hi-Rez for sending these messages.
Facts.
I always knew it, man. I mean, what can I say about Dax, man? What can I say about Dax that the world doesn't already know?
Hi-Rez. Hi-Rez is funny. His shit was bananas, too.
Not
He always made
noticed
big
as a
plays.
janitor before he actually became what he's widely recognized as today as the second Tupac. But man, he wouldn't want me wearing a shirt right now.
He wouldn't want... What am I doing? Take this off. He wouldn't want me to do... Oh, bro, this is for you, homie.
Taxi pad.
Oh,
Does anybody else have anything to say?
okay. Hold up. You see Grizzly or Grizz? I don't know why I keep putting the L on it. It's Grizzy Hendrix. But you see this? Fuck you, taxi pad.
Fuck you, taxi pad.
Does anybody else have anything to say?
Yeah.
I got one thing to say before Crypt goes in. Crypt is a boss for this shit right here. Crypt said, you know what? Not only am I going to give y'all a response, I'm going to include every other YouTuber in my video and make them a part of my response as well. He said, you know what? Everybody needs to be a part of this last final moment. You know what I'm saying? This last final moment. You feel me? Like, bruh. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess I'm almost there.
All right, the floor is yours.
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets.
In these streets.
Nobody fucking with me in these streets.
Hold up. Hold up. What did that say? Hold up. Let me go back and read some of this shit.
Children.
No. We missed it. Damn. Go back. Go back. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to... Just disappointing you turn into everything you said you'd never be. Ooh, that was hard. I'm sorry. That was real disrespectful. And I done made it freeze and we gon', you know what I'm saying? Yo. That's just, okay, there we go. We're back.
Fucking with me in these streets.
Reactors and creators. Oh.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Welcome to DAX's Eulogy. He practically passed the news to me. This is what happens when you get confused and shoot at the 2MC. Who's this?
Wait. Ooh, he said this is DAX's Eulogy. He just basically passed me the news. You see, like, I know I said that all weird, but bro, that was hard. Like, basically, you hung yourself. You gave me everything I needed. You know what I'm saying? Not only did you give me everything I needed, you put the noose around your own neck, bruh. You did it yourself. Low key, you know what I'm saying? The little like, you know, black dude hanging from noose like that could be like, you know, some people might portray that bar, you know, differently. But I'm just saying that was a hard bar nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Because he did kind of like that war was like all everybody needed pretty much to like unleash hell on him. So yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Welcome to DAX's Eulogy. He practically passed the news to me. This is what happens when you get confused and shoot at the 2MC. Who's this dude think he's cool? He's just fueling me stupidly. This is true since you used an extra year to get that school degree. We both graduated back in 2013. But you're a year older. I guess it was harder than it seemed. Retarded, don't honor your mind state. Must be token that's priceless. This bitch is just left me bored to death for Christ's sake. So I heard you had some words for me written down in the scheme. 5 months after the fact, let's recap to see what he means. He trashed me behind my back. He half-assed his verse on my track. Even though I gave him the cash that he asked for to make the rap, and then I put his ass on.
Man, and I still can't believe that shit, bro. Like, how do you name your own price? Like that, like, see, this is where the bad business part that like no one is understanding comes in. Like, you named your price. Like, if you had like a multiple tiers of like levels of bars and shit, let somebody know that. Be like, all right, bro, I got a pamphlet for you. You know what I'm saying? You want these, you know, grade C bars, you want these grade B bars, or you want these grade A bars. You know what I'm saying? And here's the price accordingly. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna like name a price, that person pays the price, thinking that they're about to like get some heat from like up and coming fellow YouTube rapper, you know what I'm saying, or rapper using YouTube, however you want to look at it. It is what it is. It's all speculation. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be fucking hurt too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but I would be devastated. Like, I understand why all these gentlemen are going in. You know what I'm saying? Can some people say like, man, they're going in a little too hard? Sure. It's all, again, speculation. You know what I'm saying? When you unleash hell and you do a lot of people dirty, and somehow by some miracle all these people happen to be like cool already, pretty much. Like most of these cats was cool already, and this situation just kind of made them all even closer and brought even more people involved into the situation that he did dirty. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we're in a time of Me Too, and motherfuckers ain't afraid to speak up no more. I'm just saying that's, you gotta understand the time that we live in. People are not afraid to speak up. Dax knows. You know what I'm saying?
The trick had to see what he means. He tracked me behind my back. He half-assed his verse on my track, even though I
Crazy.
gave him the cash that he asked for to make the rap. And then I put his ass on blast for being fake as his chain that said Dax. And now he's aiming my way, claiming I attacked. What is that? Damn right.
What is
kid.
that?
This is walk in the park, and I'm supposed to bag up shit, left my bitches, so let the carnage start. Tweeting me, telling me that I gotta go see what Dax said. So like you, I had to take a little peek, and what did I see? A bunch of shit counted so much I fell asleep.
Everybody liking to use these little peep bars. Them little peep bars is tough right now, huh? Everybody using them.
Gotta
Hold
go
up.
see what Dax said, so like you, I had to take a little peek. And what did I see? A bunch of shit counted so much I fell asleep. Someone tell this G when you diss me, don't do so carelessly. Now I think about it, it's funny how we all sleep. Dax with his painted toes tucked up under his sheets, cuddled up with bundles of money. He
His
can't
painted
run some beats.
toes.
His ex sleeps with everyone, and all of y'all sleeping on me. Dax mad, I ain't accept this fake.
Ooh. That was fire. That was fire. Let's see how everybody sleeps. Y'all, Dax be sleeping with his little painted toes under his little pretty sheets. His girl be sleeping with everybody, and y'all be sleeping on me. Like, that was tough. Again, I know I said a little fucked up, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just rock with me right now. Rock with me. This is tough. Crypt is killing this shit. He's doing this thing. He's doing exactly what I expected him to do, which everybody did. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like, my only critique to Crypt's thing is it was a little late. You know what I'm saying? I think, like, I mean, granted, I am like a day or two late, or no, it's like a day. No, that's not 2 days, I think. Whatever. I'm a couple days late on his reaction, but his video and song and stuff didn't drop until only a couple days anyway, and everybody's stuff was like a week ago. You know what I mean? Granted, Crypt did go ahead and put a really nice production together, included everybody in it, so I gotta kind of like, that was like a, you know what I'm saying, a negative point and a positive point. So he was back at 0, and then we're back into the song, and he's killing that shit. So he's still up. You know what I'm saying? He's still up right now. He's still up.
Bunch of fellas sleep. Someone tell this G when you diss me, don't do so carelessly. Now I think
Facts.
about it, it's funny how we all sleep. Dax with his painted toes tucked up under his sheets, cuddled up with bundles of money. He scared for run some beats. His ex sleeps with everyone, and all of y'all sleeping on me. Dax mad, I ain't accept his fake apology. Acting like I'm Tory Lanez the way he said I'm sorry, G. Said he wants to make a makeup track with me and Screw, but I told him screw you, I don't fuck with you, dude. Said he was praying for my family when my grandmother died. Posted in my comments 2 weeks after her soul with the fly, acting like it's a Satan and grace in the public eye, but they say shit to me and had my number the entire time. He had so far up his ass, that's why he thinks he's a
Bruh. Granted, look, that one could be seen from two different sides. Like, if Dax portrayed himself as being like a homie, a brother, like, yo, like, you know, I'm there for you, you there for me type situation, then yeah, I'd be salty, bro. You got my number, you knew I was going through some shit, you getting, you know what I'm saying, even ring me up, text me, hey, you good, bro, seeing how I'm doing or whatever, like, yeah, I'd be salty. But if he never did portray himself as being like a friend and all that stuff, you know, that might be something that, like, someone who's not looking at you as like a personal friend might feel is a little too personal to reach out to you about. But I'm pretty sure the fact that everybody's going in the way that they are, he was portraying himself as like a friendly person in the situation, like, hey, you know, like, let's, you know what I'm saying, watch each other's back type situation. He was trying to like have that bro camaraderie until he skyrocketed, is what it seemed like. It's kind of the picture that everybody's kind of painted.
weeks after her soul with the fly, acting like it's a Satan and grace in the public eye, but they say shit to me and had my number the entire time. He had so far up his ass, it's why he thinks he's a shit, cause every time he spits, fecal matter drips from his lips. Get him a cat scan, cause his pussy's brain needs some help. Funny how I'm the bad man, but you're the one full of himself.
Bruh, that was bars. Say give him a cat scan cause it's, hold up,
And grace in the public eye, but they say shit to me and had my number the entire time. He had so far up his ass, it's why he thinks he's a shit, cause every time he spits, fecal matter drips from his lips. Get him a cat scan, cause his pussy's brain needs some help. Funny how I'm the bad man, but you're the one full of himself. You wanna say your freestyles are off the dome and it's lame. The only thing undrafted you when you went for the NBA. Say you better than me like it is a brag and a boast, but we've been on 2 tracks together, I got rapped you on them both. Let's talk about it, these verses you reusing, thinking you're hard for some.
The only one though, the only one that like I'm really kind of like I was confused about is the 4 Horsemen. All right, So that was Crypt's song, and Dax did he put the weakest fucking verse on there, like shortest verse, everything. Like I'll admit it, like it was weak. But the reason why I said it was hard, and the reason why I'll stand by the fact that it was hard, is because Crypt was clout chasing on that song, if you ask me, because he is the one who put it all together, mixed and mastered, I'm pretty sure, or at least had the final say on the final version. So he's heard the song. He heard Dax's verse, bro. They all heard Dax's verse. Like, you don't, like, even if Dax changed his verse, he didn't change his verse and then, like, the song get released without Crypt's say so, because it was Crypt's song. Like, I think all three of them heard the diss on there and wanted to see what would happen with the situation. So I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was right there. Like, that was views, bro. Like, no, who's gonna pass up an opportunity for the views, bro? That's money. Like, you'd be dumb as fuck. So that's the only one where I'm like, like, yeah, he dissed y'all on that shit. He did give y'all some weak shit, but he dissed y'all on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all released it. Y'all okayed it. At least Crypt did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Screw, and I think it was Chase on that one. No, Quadeca, I think. I think it was Quadeca. Like, they were just features on the song as well, like Dax. So if anybody could have stopped that song from dropping with Dax's verse and doing, you know what I'm saying, him saying that dumb shit, it would have been Crypt. So that's the only one where I'm like, yeah, everybody out-rapped Dax, but Dax dissed all y'all niggas on the same track at the same, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, that's crazy. Like, how do you let that drop? You know what I'm saying? That was what fucked me up. Like, why? Unless you want the money from it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna get views. Like, people are gonna catch that shit and you're gonna get views. Like, I doubt that any of them would have heard that the first time and not caught it. You know what I'm saying? They all caught it as soon as they heard it. You know what I mean? That's my thing.
When you went for the NBA, say you're better than me like it is a brag and a boast. But we've been on 2 tracks together. I got rapped you on them both. Let's talk about all these verses you reusing, thinking you're hard. For someone so fit, you sure are fucking lazy with the bars. You stole the name of your diss and acting like it's OG. But homie, we know that Daniel likes to still low key.
Yeah, Dax.
He's doing Dax hands. Spear fingers. Dax. We're gonna just call him Dax fingers.
Sorry.
Dax fingers.
My bad, G.
My bad, G.
Dax knows what's a trash diss filled with bad jokes, and Dax knows his ass is grass if he lasts his both, and Dax knows it's filled with burn marks from all the coke that he starts to coke.
That's hard. He turned the Dax nose into a fucking bar. Dax nose, bruh.
Dax. All right. Look.
What you doing?
Get it? Huh.
Sorry. My bad, G.
My bad, G.
Dax knows what's a trash diss filled with bad jokes, and Dax knows his ass is grass if he lasts his both, and Dax knows it's filled with burn marks from all the coke that he starts to coke, and his ass is all alone. I'll take your D, drop it off with what's left of your name, give you this L so you can put it right there in its place, and that's the only way you fly. How's that for wordplay?
Hell yeah,
Dax, I can
Crypt,
promise
that
you
was
that you
bars.
don't wanna play this game. Now you want a bitch that'll rap too fast, so shut the fuck up and listen. That if you even attempt to do what I can, you'll fail like you have as a dad. Oh snap, that's what you told us and she cheated again. So either you lied about that or you're lying about this. Do you even have a kid, or was that shit fabricated from thin air? Trying to get sympathy from a fake story, you fib there. Medusa looking ass, don't face emotionless stiff glares. He's so much of a snake that they took the place of his hair. Now snap me out of existence like you said that you would. I'll come back with everything I have and that will be good. Do we need to talk about the night in 2012 in Nashville, or maybe refer to it as sucking dick with Cashville? 7 figures to flex, how quickly bitches forget. You were begging for checks in 2017 to pay rent. Acting so rich, it ain't even furnished. Fuck a casket, I'ma burn his ass to ashes cause he earned it. Kids are cheated, she's not your brother, so she wouldn't wait. But the entire time you were texting her friend Jace and had the hot for Janae.
Ooh, hold up. That was, nobody's mentioned that. So wait, hold up. So not only was Kendra doing her thing, but that she was behind her back doing, I'm trying to fuck her friend? That's some scandal.
Apartment, it ain't even furnished. Fuck a casket, I'ma burn his ass to ashes cause he earned it. Kids are cheated, she's not your butler, so she wouldn't wait. But the entire time you were texting her friend Jace and had the hot for Janae, her own sister big play. You back, that ain't a bad habit, being a snake. This shit ain't new. You been a liar your whole life. Ain't got mad at me when I brought you 2 colors to light. Assassinate your character, bitch, I just revealed the shit. When you got 10 different artists with the same story, you're a dick. You wanna hate on YouTube rappers, but shit not unique. People at those shows don't know you, they there for Tech and Nino. So put our names in the title, call it a diss to get those numbers, and don't be a bitch. From one YouTuber to another.
From one YouTuber to another. Dax, don't shit on us YouTubers, Dax. That was hard. I like that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's a gummy worm.
I'll be damn. Those are gummy
Oh,
worms.
damn. They are gummy worms. Damn, bro. Yeah, I can see why, you know what I'm saying, Dax had to take his little approach, because he's always took the cop-out approach. You know what I'm saying? He's always tried to, you know what I mean, to play this tough guy, like, not, I wouldn't say tough guy. Let me take that back. He'll, like, have these moments of, like, being brave. You know what I'm saying? Like, war was a moment of bravery. You feel me? He, like, something just, like, you know, mustered up inside where he was like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And all the responses came out and they were just, like, hitting hard. Boom, 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 boom. There was Mike Tyson in him. You know what I'm saying? It was beating his ass. You know, there was like a, you know what I'm saying, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali situation. It was floating like a butterfly and staying like a goddamn rhinoceros. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he had to find a way to, like, play that victim role, because he's very good at that. I've started to notice that, like, Dax is very good at trying to, like, manipulate and, like, turn shit around to, like, make himself look like the victim, or make himself look like, you know what I'm saying, like, the good guy, or at least try to anyway. You know what I mean? And I've noticed that, like, he's a very good manipulator. You know what I mean? I think that's really what it comes down to. Dax is a manipulative person, and I think we're all starting to see that, notice that. If you haven't, then I mean, it's whatever, to each his own. Do you, pimpin'? But I think I've kind of made up my mind that he's a very manipulative person, and it's not very hard to see. Like, his actions have kind of shown, like, he's very manipulative. He's very opportunistic, like, driven. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very, like, if he's like driven by the opportunities to, like, either advance being, like, just you get what I'm saying. I don't even need to go into it anymore. Whatever. That was cool. Crypt did his thing. Like I said, there was a few things where I, you know, maybe didn't necessarily agree with Crypt, but I could see his point. I could see both sides of the situation. But you know, it is what it is. That was pretty much the end of all of them. I don't think there should be any more DAX disses at this point. I feel like at this point we're kicking a dead horse. Like, it's a dead horse now. Like, we all get it. We all know that he's a scumbag when it comes to doing business with. You know, hopefully he can change that around, and he could change the perception of a lot of people through doing better business from here on out. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that can change for his sake. Honestly, I don't really give a shit, because I don't think I've never spoke to Dax personally. He's never reached out to me, so there's no, you know, I don't have any reason to not say how I feel about the situation, and honestly, I just don't give a fuck. But yeah, I love you guys. There is no me without you. Always remember to live your life high, honestly, tell you, genuine, humble, look yourself in the room like a dividend, sexy, and nasty, living that way. Peace.
They say get all you want, so I'ma get what I asked for. And people think I'm the shit, that's why they call me an asshole. Nowadays it's about money, 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 but it's bigger than the cash though. And we can end it on that note, niggas.